Let's talk about somebody else who's trying to stay active in law enforcement and relevant in law enforcement when they shouldn't be. This guy, Andy Harvey. Now, Andy Harvey was actually my police chief back in 2019 at the Palestine Police Department. Andy Harvey is the one who trained and allowed Mark Harkrow, the other corrupt police chief, to shadow him and rolled out the red carpet for him to take over the Palestine Police Department when Harvey left to go to the Ennis Police Department. Harvey was at the Ennis Police Department for less than a year and then was hired at the Pharr Police Department in 2020 as the police chief. So the guy retires from Dallas. He goes to Palestine. He's there 2 years, maybe a little over. Goes to Ennis, there a year or less. And then he goes to Pharr in 2020 as police chief. Now he's there for 2 years in Pharr and then is asked to become the city manager. During his time as city manager, this was his behavior. Take a look.
Did you call?
I did, but I thought it was somebody from the outside. It's management. They're getting security in
Where?
the back, but
Where?
it's back there.
Can I come in?
Okay, come on. It's coming now.
Yeah?
Just stay here.
Who the fuck called you?
Chief,
Who called you?
they called me from the...
No, go back.
Yes, sir.
Need your fucking help.
Yes, sir.
Who the fuck called Nick?
So this is how Harvey treats his employees. This is how he treats his police officers. He thinks he is above the law. He thinks he's above policy. He thinks he's above everything. In that he's God's gift of police chief. He's God's gift of city manager. He writes these little books. He tries to market his little books to try and stay relevant. Here's a picture of me with his book that he forced on me in 2018, 2019. The thing is about Harvey, he's really good at hiding who he really is. Or is he? He abruptly resigns in September of 2022. And in September of 2023, Harvey is in headlines again for getting arrested for silent or abusive calls to 911. I have a log of some of the things that he said. Andy Harvey sends a TikTok link to 911 on September 23rd, 2023. Dialogue has been closed by 911, so they closed the chat. Harvey says, what? Then it says dialogue has been closed by 911. Harvey sends the emoji, the hands up emoji. Then it says dialogue has been closed by 911 again. Harvey responds, dialogue has been closed by 911. 911 closes the dialogue again. He sends the emoji again. So dispatch says, what is the address to your emergency? The chat log then says, Harvey says, I'm at the Stripes on Main Street. 911 says, are you in McAllen? What is your address? What is your emergency? He says, no, I'm far away. Phar, the name of the city that he worked for. They said, what is your emergency? Harvey says, no. Or he says, my PP is too big. I will send an officer to you, is what 911 says. And then he says, female, please. Then he says, I want Pissy. I want pissy. I'm going to disconnect the line. An officer will be there shortly. Just forget it, Harvey says. The cops are never here when we need them. 911 says they'll be there shortly. Harvey says, disregard, I got a ride. And then he says, with a hooker. So Harvey claims that he thought he was sending these text messages to a friend and not 911, which we all know that's complete BS. Harvey was likely drunk and playing games. And if he wasn't drunk, he was definitely playing games. I've been around Harvey plenty of times. when he was hammered drunk. And this is what he does. So the police show up to Harvey's house.
Nice now. So,
Yeah. I get
But after now, I'm not going to be nice. So
Okay.
cut the bull. I thought it was my friend. Yeah. I'm good.
That one.
I'm good, guys.
Hold
I'm
on.
alright.
Hey, hold on, man. No. Hold on. Hey,
Hey,
hold on. Hey,
what are you doing?
Hey, relax.
Hey, get back. Don't do that. This is my house, dude. Let go. Hey, let go.
Harvey.
This is my house, dude. Let go. Come in my house, dude. Dude, stop, Harvey.
One resistance and secondary. Hey, relax.
You're not allowed to come in my house.
Yeah,
Let me
relax.
go.
All right.
Relax. Let me go. Relax. You're not allowed.
Hey, relax. Don't hit me. You're being detained right now.
Bro, I'm in my house.
You're being
I'm in my
detained.
house. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it, dude. Stop it. Bro.
Hey,
Don't be hitting me, bro. You're under arrest. Stop.
33. 6% secondary.
Stop. Okay. You're under arrest already, Chief. What happened? Stop. Put your hand behind your back. What happened,
Put
your hand behind
Stop
your back.
resisting.
What are y'all doing?
Hey, relax.
What?
Get his other hand.
Negative, sir. Turn around. What are y'all
Get his other
doing?
hand.
Turn around. Give me your hand. Dude. What are y'all doing? Get that hand.
Hey, yeah, Harvey.
Dude,
All right.
what are y'all doing?
Yeah, párale, Harvey.
I
All right.
know, but what are y'all doing? Here you go. Just get this. Control. Negative, sir. Negative. Guys, ¿qué están haciendo? Bro, you should know better, man. What? You should know better.
Especially when you striking me in the face, man.
When did I strike you in the face?
You just strike me right now in the face.
When, no, bro. Bro, what are y'all doing?
33, 36, 4. The Chief Harvey just struck me in the right side of my face.
Bro, what are y'all doing?
Hey, relax, all right?
What? Bro, I wasn't even. Dude, my dog's ran out. I'm here alone watching Netflix, dude.
Sir,
What?
I told you not to go inside, all right, man? And you still went, and you started getting aggressive, and you struck me in the right side of my right side of my face,
When
and then you
did
didn't want to cooperate, okay?
Stop it. You didn't have a right to go in my house.
Okay, but you're suspect, okay? I'm investigating. You weren't
No.
free to go back in, all
You're
right?
not- What
Chief,
are you
I don't know.
investigating? What are you
Abuse of a
investigating?
911 call, sir.
Are you
Abuse of a
serious?
911, okay?
That's intent when you know I'm.
Let's go. Give me one second. Yeah.
This is what Harvey said in regards to this. He says, looking back, policing is perhaps the most difficult job in America. But he remains disappointed by how Pharr handled the situation, although he was the one sending sexual-related text messages to 911. Now, these charges were dropped. I believe that the charges were dropped because the local district attorney did not want to deal with the political overhead and the political mess involving this. But nonetheless, they were dropped. However, there is still proof of what Harvey did, and he's trying to get back in law enforcement.
Austin city leaders are moving closer to finding the city's next police chief.
In July, Andy Harvey applied to become the Austin Police Department's police chief in Austin, Texas. This man does not need to be in law enforcement. You can see he's promoting some of his books. He's still writing books, still promoting them, still trying to stay relevant in law enforcement. But the man has disgraced his badge. He's disgraced himself. And he doesn't need to be in law enforcement. He needs to stop. This is a prime example right here of a person who shouldn't be in law enforcement but continues to try because that's their identity. They need the power. He's not doing it because he's trying to help. He can't help anybody. He's disgraced. Nobody respects him. Look at everything that I just showed you. You can't respect that. If that's how you treat your people, you don't deserve to be in law enforcement. But he's still trying to do it because that's his identity. He needs that power to operate. Just hang it up, Andy. Hey, if you like this video, Failing Justice, subscribe. Like us, share us. We're trying to get the message out. We're all former cops here. I'm a former cop. We're trying to spread the word and better the profession of law enforcement so tragedies can stop happening. Thanks for tuning in.